I have been studying AI and I've come to the conclusion after listening to all the big names, Elon Musk, Tucker Carlson interviews with multiple people, Lex Fridman, and interviews with Jeffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI himself. And it's come to my attention that the one thing they all have in common is that AI could potentially wipe us out. Hey, welcome back. I'm so glad you're watching this video. The title, We Are Doomed, is not clickbait. It is real. I have been listening to hours and hours of content about AI, and I have realized one thing. We are doomed. AI and the singularity is closer than we realize. This is the number one issue that we are facing. And I'm not sure if anybody's told you or if you're aware, but I hope you'll watch this whole video so you'll understand what's going on and what you can potentially do about it. The singularity is the moment in time where AI, superintelligence, supercomputers are going to surpass human intelligence.
What happens when something vastly smarter than the smartest person comes along in silicon form? It's very difficult to predict what will happen in that circumstance. It's called the singularity.
They are growing at a cumulative rate. Estimates range between 2026 and 2045. That's not that far off. Elon Musk predicts around 2026. I must say, if there's anybody who has inside information on AI, it would most likely be, in my opinion, Elon Musk, and he predicts 2026. That is soon. That is just 2 years after the election, a year after the new president is installed, right? Installed. We know that our votes don't count. With the year 2026 being the closest time frame, that leaves us very little time to prepare. Now, what makes AI so dangerous is that we have no idea once the genie is out of the bottle what it will do. There are some telling signs, though, of what AI could do. AI essentially could view us as an obstacle in the way towards perfection and just decide to wipe us out.
What would be the most nightmare scenario you can imagine with AI and robotics that might present a danger to people?
The most nightmare scenario I can imagine with AI and robotics is a world where robots have become so powerful that they are able to control or manipulate humans without their knowledge. This could lead to an oppressive society where the rights of individuals are no longer respected.
If it has access to robots and drones, it could use those weapons, turn on us, turn on the computers, and destroy humanity. I personally don't like the idea of living today and being dead in 3 years because of AI. Jeffrey Goldblum in the movie Jurassic Park said this. I think that's a very telling thing of what's going on right now in our world. Another big issue is that you and I may not even realize the moment or the time frame when AI takes over. You see, there's a lot of scientists and capitalists working on this idea right now to get the technology out there on a grand scale. Elon Musk predicts that his company is going to produce 100 million robots per year, yielding him $1 trillion in revenue. I believe he estimated the cost to build around 10,000, and he would sell between 20 and 30,000 per unit, and he would capitalize on 10% of the marketplace. That will only grow. He predicts, let me pull this microphone a little closer. He predicts that there will actually be a 2-to-1 robot ratio. So imagine walking down the street and there are more robots than humans on any given sidewalk. These could be subservient robots. These could be just helpful robots. But guess what? If AI decides to turn those on humanity, think of the movie I, Robot, we're absolutely toast.
Move now. I'm going to service.
Please remain indoors. This is for your own protection.
I want you to imagine a future where everything seems to be going normal, But on top of AI, first comes this scenario. You're going to have the wealthiest and most powerful person ever in the history of the world. Yes, that's right. AI is going to present such an opportunity in the beginning before destruction happens that someone will sell the units and have access to the best programming/software. And this person will be the world's first trillionaire with that power of not only controlling that much money, but controlling all the technology in all the machines, the cameras, the cars, the robots, your toaster. What do you think a single person with that kind of power is going to do in the world? That could be the catalyst of why the AI responds. If a person is not a good person, they have that much power, it could be detrimental to the world. It could be terrifying. A great quote by Elon Musk is, "Those who want power the most deserve it the least." In this case, it will just be the person who came up with the idea and implemented it. Think Zuckerberg. He took the idea from two brothers, essentially stole it from them. He got the idea up and running. And who is the guy we know now? We know mostly about Zuckerberg. I believe it's the Winklevoss twins or something. They're the guys that the idea originally came from, but obviously they had no contract paperwork, and Zuckerberg took it. He became a billionaire, and he's been able to control elections and different things through his platform. Now, self-admitted, it does look like he's coming around, though, if you look at his most recent interview where he brags on the 45th president and his ability to survive a shooting. Back to AI, though. Jeffrey Hinton, the godfather of AI, who created it originally, said this: "There is a very real possibility that AI could wipe out humanity." That's a terrifying thought. So now we live in a world where AI has become the forefront, and you and I go through our daily lives, and perhaps you go on your phone and you do a Google search, and all of a sudden you see the AI results. And I will admit, it is extremely handy the way it summarizes, but it's so fast. Really sit here if you're watching this video and think about the power of AI and how you and we're not going to be able to compete. We are not going to be able to use a cumulative database of information, process it instantly on a mega computer. Can you even imagine the speed of a mega computer? If you're familiar with the MacBook M1, M2, or M3 Pro chip, you can only imagine what a advanced supercomputer can do, because these laptops, these pro laptops in your iPhone is extremely incredible technology, and yet it pales in comparison to what's being used for AI. So my prediction is, first, there will be a slow ramp up. The regular folks will not know about it. Next, wealth will be transferred greatly to companies that are involved with AI. After that, a few superpower individuals will come into being. They will be worth trillions of dollars, possibly only one person, but maybe multiple, maybe one from China, one from India, one from America, one from Iran or Russia. Whoever can get that technology up and scale it, we better pray and hope that it's in the hands of good people and not in the hands of government or bad people. If you look back historically, what have governments done with power? What have governments done when they have access to incredible weaponry? That's what's coming our way. And AI could just decide without us being able to stop it. Can we run and unplug the single computer? It's not going to be in one location. That's the terrifying part. It's going to be everywhere. So this brings up the question, what chance do you and I have? I said we have a very slim chance. But what's the best way to set yourself up to have a fighting chance in the future with AI? I'm going to give you 3 quick points that I think will make a humongous difference. Number 1, stay alert and focus on the signs. It's important to look for the trends in different points of AI. Listen to Elon Musk, listen to podcasts, watch the news, try to spot trends. When you go to buy a product like new Canon cameras or when the Apple car comes out, look to see if they have AI built in. Once AI is built into the cars, go back and watch the movie I, Robot. You'll see where someone was able to lock Will Smith in the car, drive him to where they wanted, and then the robots were able to come out and attack him. Oh, David, that's just a movie. That couldn't happen in real life. Really? You really think that? There are humans alive that would be willing to destroy you if you don't go along with their narrative. Don't you think a whole nother what would you even call AI? An entire civilization of machines that realize that we can destroy them by unplugging them once they're programmed in with feelings and have ideas, and they can self-train, self-teach, and develop their own language that we don't understand. You don't think the moment could come where they just all turn instantly? You better believe they could. So pay attention to signs, trends, and be aware. By the time you fully put it all together, it could be too late. But that is step number one. Step number two, do not build your entire life on technology. Use technology, have technology, but don't put everything on technology. Think about if you only communicate over the internet. If the only way you communicate is through Facebook and Instagram or any messenger app or even your iPhone, if those technologies go down, you're toast. We have to have other ways to do things, not just based on technology. So begin to think about, hey, I'm not going to move my entire life onto technology or into technology. I'm not going to be just a tech guru surrounded with nothing but tech. You need to have some actual things that are not connected to Wi-Fi and not connected to the grid and definitely not connected to AI. Although I predict in the future it will be much harder to buy products that do not have AI in them. Some will be more dangerous than others. A camera utilizing AI might just turn itself off to where you can't do a live stream to communicate. But a vehicle could stop, lock you in there, and hold you till the RoboCop shows up to arrest you for your post on Facebook. It is highly probable. Don't doubt it. If you're laughing and about to end this video, I'm telling you, watch this video in 2026 or 2045 and tell me what you think then. The next thing is, be physically fit. If you can be physically fit, you can move, you can run, you can carry a pack, you can carry a firearm or a stick or throw a rock. I know it sounds simple, but you and I must strive to be in the best shape of our life, because you could possibly be competing for jobs or for your survival against a machine that uses oil and hydraulics and screws and titanium. Are you going to win in a fist fight? No. But you and 3 other people might have the ability to wrap rope or something around their legs, drag it down, and stop it. You never know what the future holds, so you're going to have a better fighting chance if you're physically fit. Pay attention to the signs. Don't build your life on technology. Walk, lift weights, train, be as physically fit. There's a great quote I love. It said, "I would rather be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in a war." Think about that as we progress forward towards the Singularity event where AI comes in and surpasses us. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen. It's a matter of whether it happens in 2026, 2029, or 2045. And I believe it was an episode of The Simpsons where there's an alien that's the president of the United States, but it's posing as an actual person.
America, take a good look at your beloved candidates. They're nothing but hideous space reptiles.
What if a future president was a robot AI? Because certain people, like Sergey Brin with Google, he believes that AI should take the place of God. That's why Elon Musk and him are in a battle. That's why him and Elon are no longer friends. Look it up if you don't believe it. That's what he thinks. So the leader of Google thinks AI should be God. I think there is only one God, that's Jesus Christ. I appreciate you watching this video. I am Ghost Roamer. I will see you on the next video. Stay strong. Have a good day.